Hi, it's Lee, and I've got the latest Snuggly Friends colouring book. This is the Halloween edition. Now, it is a very glossy cover. You can see it up against Joanna Basford's colouring book there with a lovely glossy on the back. It's Amazon KDP paper, as per usual. So we've got the glossy cover, then inside we've got the gorgeous pictures. So let's zoom in. So we start off with our title page. Good spot to test out the mediums. We've got our little penguin there. He's a character in all of the series of books. Nameplate page. We've got the little music with you scan the QR code. This is a feature in all of these books. It's something unique to them. There's 99 pages in this book, by the way. Now, usually they start with a little page full of elements for you to colour, but in this one they haven't. But there's plenty of pictures there at the beginning of the book and on this colouring tracker for each page in the book that you can test out your mediums on. And so all of the images have a lovely border around them, and they're all Halloween themed. They feature all the characters, the Snuggly Friends that we know so well. So my Halloween is sorted. I can never find the books that I have with Halloween pictures in them. So this time I just need to pick up one. So it'll be easy peasy. Now it's white trade stock paper. All of the images are really well centered because they've got that lovely border around them. They're all in this bold and easy or cozy coloring genre that's very popular at the moment. Now, although a lot of people use alcohol markers with these, you can use any medium you want. You don't need to buy something special. You can use your colored pencils. You can use pastels if you want. I wouldn't use watercolor because the paper is white trade stock, and unless you're very careful with the amount of water that you put on, it could quite well damage the paper or pill it. But aren't the images gorgeous? So we've got squirrel versus the bear. Now, there's 42 hand-drawn illustrations in this book with a total of 99 pages all up. And look at our scary skeletons. I don't know which one to colour. I don't know which one. Look at these. We've got the bunnies and the jack-o'-lanterns. They're actually not bunnies, they're bats. They're bat bunnies, one-ring wings. So all sorts of like little Halloweeny things here. We've got ghosts and all sorts of map. A big dark sky. That's our cover art there. I wouldn't mind colouring that. Look at these little jack-o'-lanterns. So very cute. They're making some snacks, some treats to deliver. Don't know about you guys where you are in the world, but where I am, there's only a few kids that go around for Halloween and only a few houses decorated. Not that unusual, I guess, in Australia, but when we lived in Sydney, there were a lot more people doing the Halloween thing, which was good. And I mean, as long as I don't eat the treats that I've bought. So this has got the branch there, and they're in the lab making up some potion. Very cute. Love the little hats of them. They're very cute, these little characters, and I love how they're all consistent in all of the books. I think I'm only missing one book in the series. Can't remember which one it is. I'll have to look on Amazon. This one's gorgeous too, isn't it? I love that fire, and you could do a lot of glowing effects here with all the different things. The penguin's got a hat on as well, and the koala bear. It's got a nice little staff there. Very cute. Very, very cute. Got the star chart there. And everything's got something that's sort of Halloweeny in it. I was just gonna say there's not too many ghosts, but there they are. And there's a lot of good tutorials on ghosts that you can find on Instagram or TikTok as well. if you don't know how to color them. So aren't these great? I really like this. It's got the autumn leaves but it's still got the ghosts and little characters flying around. Very cute. So spooky acorn hunt. I didn't know that was a thing. Uh, okay. I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe just chilling out. Looks like they've got a little ballerina costume happening. Maybe they're making some decorations now. Why not? Why not indeed? I like this with all the different lanterns. And it looks like they're making all of these. They've got their glue out. It's probably going to stick to their paws. And now we're making more decorations. They're really getting into it, aren't they? So it's not just trick or treating. They're making the decorations, they're making treats. They're really enjoying Halloween. There's so many different things to colour. The consistency with the characters. If you are doing the whole book with the same, coloured characters, I'd sort of do one of the characters in the beginning of the book and jot down the colours that you're using because there's quite a lot of characters here. I like this one with the big open spaces and all the little globs, ghosts. It's even got a ghost ice cream. Have a look at that. And then we've got more Halloween. We've only got a little reference to the pumpkin over there, but most of it is really more autumn for that one. Or fall, as you call it across the pond. And lots of little ghostly goodies here. Even the jack-o'-lantern's got a witch's hat on. And now there is a Facebook group for fans of Snuggly Friends that you can join, and you can send them feedback via the QR code. And there's lots of little characters here. So, for example, that you could color the characters in and jot down the numbers that you've used so that you can be consistent if you want with your coloring throughout. So that's it for another coloring book in the Snuggly Friends series. And they are all so cute. That's it from me. Until next time, stay safe and happy coloring.